super honored and excited to be here to talk to you guys today. Oftentimes, I was so tempted by drugs, but I didn't have time for it. Drugs and alcohol never fit into my agenda. Best advice I can give you, after high school, nobody cares if you were popular. Nobody cares if you were the band geek. Be happy with who you are, because after high school, it doesn't matter.
Exact definition of a drug, it's a poison. A tiny amount will wake you up, an even larger amount will put you to sleep, and enough of it fast enough will kill you. So if you can all do that right now, just really put something solid in your mind that you really want to achieve, something that you're excited about, something that you know can really enhance your life, something that can enhance the lives of the people around you.
My name is Dr. Thomasina Sedaris. I am an eye doctor with eyes on Litchfield in Litchfield, Connecticut. And tonight I'm here as a representative for the Foundation for a Drug-Free World. It's one thing to tell someone just say no to drugs, but kids don't know why. To give them the truth so they can understand what it does to their minds, what it does to their body. I think that's the key, that's the empowerment factor. So by having the facts out there, you can actually help empower people. I've had patients who have overdosed on drugs, and I have mothers in my exam rooms who are in tears at the loss of their son or their daughter. I knew that something had to be done about it. And when I came across the information in the booklets, for me it was very powerful because it was very true and very impacting, and it's presented in a way that can be easily understood. And the key is so that we educate our youth young, at a young age, before it becomes a problem. It's a vital necessity to have this education out there. It impacts every facet of society, whether people want to believe it or not. Drug-Free World can handle that by empowering people, by giving people the facts, the truth about drugs, so people can look at it, read it, understand it, and apply it in their lives to actually make a difference.
My name is Tommy Williams, artist photographer at Foundation for a Drug-Free World. Foundation for a Drug-Free World is helping all the youth across the city by going to schools and doing these auditorium presentations and classroom presentations and giving out booklets and helping children learn about this stuff. Kids in school, for instance, they get involved with things that they don't really know about, and they get involved with it because their friends are doing it, or because they saw it in movies, or because they saw it in TV. And that's where Drug-Free World comes in, and it's just like, oh, well, you know, we know about those things that you see and that you might think is cool, but do you actually know about those things? I know people that abuse drugs all the time, and honestly, I'm tired of seeing it. I'm over it. It's not good for us at all.
My name is Jamie Hughes. I am Miss Connecticut USA, representing the Miss Universe organization. And I'm so honored to work with the Foundation for a Drug-Free World. Kids and people are constantly peer pressured into saying, try this, do this, and they're actually not educated on a lot of the drugs. I mean, even me, I've learned so much with this. If you asked me what something was, I just knew the casual Urban Dictionary, definition for it. I didn't really know what's actually in and what the drug is composed of. So it's been a great learning experience, and I think we're empowering kids and adults by giving them the opportunity to know what's in these drugs, what they actually do to your body, so then they can make the educated choice to say no. If we encourage them to volunteer in their communities, pursue their goals and their dreams, and work more on those outlets, they won't have time or even feel the need to do drugs. They bring harm often, and they bring corruption, and they're affiliated with crime. And I think if we can prevent that and minimize that percentage of drugs in any community, we're going to make a huge difference moving forward. If people can invest themselves and their time positively, volunteer with organizations that are charitable, that give back, then we're going to see a much more positive future.